You know what's wild? A perfectly healthy marathon runner once got blood test results showing her liver was in trouble. She freaked out, spent months seeing specialists, and went through expensive scans, only to find out she'd done a hardcore workout just before the test. That's it. Nothing was actually wrong with her. And get this, millions of people go through the same thing every year because of tiny avoidable mistakes before their blood tests. Here's the thing. Your blood tells the story of your health, but that story can turn into fiction if you don't prepare the right way. A huge Johns Hopkins study found that nearly 40% of blood tests give inaccurate results just because people didn't follow basic prep steps. And the crazy part? It's all preventable. Let's start with something super common: supplements. Ever taken biotin for your hair or nails? Yeah, that can totally mess up your thyroid, vitamin D, and even heart tests. Doctors have literally misdiagnosed people because of it. The fix? Stop biotin at least 72 hours before your test. And while we're at it, skip vitamin C or other supplements for a day too, but never stop prescription meds without your doctor's go-ahead. Now, timing matters. Most people don't realize that your body runs on a natural clock and test results change throughout the day. For example, cortisol and testosterone are highest in the morning. If you test in the afternoon, it might look like you've got a hormone problem when you're perfectly fine. So when possible, schedule your blood draw between 7 and 10 a.m. That's when most labs set their reference ranges. And here's one that surprises almost everyone: exercise. Working out right before your test can make your liver and muscle markers skyrocket. I'm not kidding. They can jump by 200 to 300% after a tough gym session. That's enough to make a doctor think you've got liver disease or heart trouble. Even a light jog can raise your white blood cell count and glucose levels. So skip intense workouts for at least 48 hours before your blood draw. Alcohol is another sneaky one. Even a single glass of wine 2 nights before your test can throw off your liver enzymes and triglycerides by 30% or more. For the most accurate results, avoid alcohol for at least 72 hours, ideally a full week if possible. Let's talk hydration, because both too little and too much water can wreck your numbers. When you're dehydrated, your blood gets concentrated, making your kidney or sodium levels look off. But if you chug a gallon of water right before the test, everything can look artificially low. The sweet spot? Drink your normal amount and aim for pale yellow urine. Not clear, not dark. Stress is another hidden saboteur. You know that white coat feeling when your heart races in the doctor's office? That can raise your blood sugar and cortisol levels within minutes. Seriously, just being anxious can make you look pre-diabetic. So get there early, take a few deep breaths, maybe listen to calming music before your name gets called. And please, don't move around too much before your test. Even standing up or clenching your fists can change your protein or potassium levels. Sit quietly for about 15 minutes, keep your arm relaxed, and let the phlebotomist do the work. Now here's a weird one. Most people never think about drawing blood from the wrong arm. If you've had an IV, a vaccine, or even a recent injection in one arm, tell your phlebotomist. Drawing from that side can totally mess up the results because of local inflammation or leftover fluids. Food is another major player. Even if your doctor doesn't say to fast, what you eat the day before matters a lot. Fatty or sugary foods can send your triglycerides and glucose through the roof. So go easy on the pizza and ice cream the night before, and keep your meals simple and balanced. And finally, fasting. Most people get this wrong. Fasting means no food, no drinks with calories, not even gum or coffee with cream. Just plain water. Seriously, that tiny splash of cream can bump your triglycerides by 50 points. And don't fast too long either. Over 16 hours can mess with your glucose levels. The sweet spot is 10 to 12 hours, ideally overnight. So yeah, blood tests aren't as simple as just showing up. But once you know these tricks, no supplements, morning appointments, no workouts, no alcohol, balanced meals, and calm hydrated fasting, you'll get results that actually reflect your real health, not random fluctuations. If this helped you understand how to get accurate blood tests, hit subscribe. I break down real health science like this every week. No hype, no fake miracle cures, just solid facts that help you take charge of your own health. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. We regularly share new videos focused on senior health, independence, aging well, and natural solutions.